Welcome back to my channel, and a warm welcome to any new viewers. Let's dive into today's topic. Ever wondered about the differences between IEB and CAPS in South African schools? Well, let's start by understanding what these acronyms stand for. IEB, or the Independent Examination Board, is a South African independent assessment agency which offers examinations for various school grades, setting its own papers based on the national curriculum. On the other hand, CAPS, which stands for Curriculum Assessment Policy Statements, is the national curriculum in South Africa, introduced by the Department of Education to standardize education across all provinces. It sets out the methods of teaching, learning, and assessing in the classroom for all subjects in all grades. In essence, the IEB is an examination body, while CAPS is the curriculum which guides what is taught in schools. Both play crucial roles in shaping the educational landscape in South Africa, each with its unique approach and focus. So, let's delve into the key differences between these two systems, shall we? First, let's talk about the curriculum. The Independent Examination Board, or IEB, and the Curriculum and Assessment Policy Statement, known as CAPS, are two different systems that South African schools use, each with its unique curriculum. CAPS is a national curriculum followed by public schools, while IEB is an independent assessment body used by private schools. The IEB curriculum is internationally recognized, aligning with international standards and focusing on critical thinking and problem-solving skills. It places a strong emphasis on equipping students with the ability to apply their knowledge in real-world situations, rather than just remembering facts and figures. On the other hand, CAPS is a more structured and content-driven curriculum. It focuses on knowledge acquisition, relying heavily on textbooks and direct instruction. The CAPS curriculum is designed to ensure that all learners, regardless of where they are in South Africa, have access to the same content and opportunities to reach their potential. The second difference comes down to the teaching approach. The IEB system encourages learner-centered teaching, where students are encouraged to take an active role in their learning. Teachers act more as guides, facilitating discussions and encouraging independent thought. CAPS, on the other hand, follows a more traditional teacher-centered approach. The teacher is the primary source of information, and students are expected to absorb knowledge through lectures and direct instruction. The third difference lies in the assessment methods. In the IEB system, continuous assessment is key. This includes regular testing, projects, and assignments throughout the year, which all contribute to the final mark. This method is believed to give a more accurate reflection of a student's abilities and progress. Conversely, CAPS places a significant emphasis on end-of-year examinations. While there is some continuous assessment, the final exam carries the most weight in determining a student's performance. But that's not all. There's more to these differences than meets the eye. Now, let's move on to the next set of differences. A key difference between the IEB and CAPS is their level of flexibility. IEB offers a bit more wiggle room for teachers to adapt the curriculum to their students' unique needs and learning styles. On the other hand, CAPS tends to stick more closely to the prescribed curriculum, leaving less room for individual adaptation. Next, let's talk about the focus on critical thinking. While both systems value this skill, the IEB places a heavier emphasis on it. The IEB encourages students to question, analyze, and evaluate information rather than just memorizing it. CAPS, while also promoting critical thinking, doesn't place as much weight on it. Lastly, let's consider the resources available. The IEB often has a wider range of resources available for teachers and students, including textbooks, online materials, and support networks. CAPS, on the other hand, might not have as extensive a range of resources, but it does provide a solid base of materials for teaching and learning. So you'll find that both IEB and CAPS have their own strengths and weaknesses. Some might prefer the flexibility and emphasis on critical thinking of the IEB, while others might appreciate the structure and consistency of CAPS. So you see, while both systems aim to provide quality education, they do so in slightly different ways. So what's the takeaway from all this? In the end, both IEB and CAPS have their unique strengths. IEB focuses on critical thinking and independent learning, while CAPS emphasizes content and understanding. It's essential to recognize these differences when considering the educational journey for a child in South Africa. It's not about which system is better, but rather which system aligns more closely with your educational values. Remember, the choice between IEB and CAPS will depend on what you value most in an education system, so choose wisely. As we close this discussion on IEB and CAPS, we want to remind you that your engagement and feedback are extremely valuable to us. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. This not only tells us that we're on the right track, but it also helps other viewers discover our content. And if you have any questions or insights about the topic, don't hesitate to drop a comment. We love hearing from you and learning from your perspectives. Lastly, if you want to stay updated on more informative videos like this one, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We regularly upload content on a variety of educational topics that aim to inform and empower. So stick around, and let's continue this learning journey together. Thanks for watching.